All right, January 2017, question number 6. It says the scale on a map is 1 to, so we have a map scale, and the scale is 1 to 25,000. Sorry, is it 25,000? Yes. 1 to 25,000. Now, I told you that a map scale is a ratio between the distance between 2 points on a map to the what? Corresponding 2 points on the what ground. So, map scale, you have what? Map. And you have what? Actual. So, 1 to what? 25,000. So, all this is simply saying 1 unit on the map is actually equal to what? 25,000. So 1 centimeter on the map is actually what? 25,000 centimeters on the ground. So 2 centimeters on the map would be what? 50,000 centimeters on the ground. So a map scale is a ratio between the distance between 2 points on the map to the what? Distance between the same 2 points on the what? Ground. So if the distance between the 2 points on the map is 1 centimeter, the distance between the same 2 points on the ground would be what? Would be 25,000 centimeters. Here it is. This says Andelin and Jersey are 31.8 centimeters apart on the map. Determine in kilometers the actual distance between Andelin and Jersey. Here's what I would do. So we're at what? AI. The distance on the map is what? Help me now? 31.8. I don't know the distance on the ground, so I'm going to call it what? I simply work the thing as a what? As a ratio. Watch me. This side is what? Over here says what? Actual. Good. 1 on the map, how much actual? 25,000. So 31.8 on the map, how much actual? I don't know, so I call it what? X. Then I'm going to do what? 1 times x is what? X. Is equal to what? 31.8 multiplied by what? 25,000. Multiply into what again?
795,000.
How much?
795,000.
795,000 centimeters. So, watch me. 31.8 centimeters on the map is how much?
795,000.
Alright, but they said they wanted answer in what? Kilometers. Here it is. 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. That's something that you have to know. If you're going to the exam and you don't know it, to get what? Joke. So, x, or distance between Andelin and Jersey is equal to 795,000 divided by 100,000. This is 7.95 kilometers. The distance between Andelin and Jersey is what? 7.95 kilometers. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Aye, please listen. The actual distance between Clifton and what? Jamestown is what? 2.5 kilometers. Oh, 2.75 kilometers. How many units apart are they on the map? So I would do the same thing. We have what? Scale 1 to what? 25,000, don't it? The actual distance over here is what? 2.75 kilometers. And I have what over here, so? X. I don't know the distance on the map, don't it? Alright? Let's convert this to centimeters. So this is X to what? 275 25,000 centimeters. Are you with me? Help me now?
Yes, sir.
So this is what? Map. And this is what? Actual. Then I'm going to what? You can take this out, right? Cross multiply. This times this is what? 25,000 x. This times this is what? 275,000. Divide both sides by 25,000. X is equal to, what is 275 divided by 25? How much? This is 11 centimeters. Distance between Clifton and Jamestown on map is 11 centimeters. The distance between Jamestown and Clifton on the map is 11 centimeters. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
B. Here's what B says. B says, the diagram below shows a square drawn inside of a circle. The vertices of the square lies on the circumference of the circle. The length of a side of the square is 11 centimeters. So there's a circle, and inside the circle, they draw a square. Alright, this is A, B, C, D. The shade over here. And they tell you that this is diagonal. AC is the diagonal, which everybody knows. Alright, and they told that the length of one side of the square is 11 centimeters. 11 centimeters. So here's what they said. Show that the diameter of the circle is 11 root 2 centimeters. Well, it's not hard. We need to find this distance. If this is 11, what is up here, so? 11. Now, this is a right angle triangle. Help me now? If I know two sides of a right angle triangle, and I wish to find the length of the third side, what must I use?
Pythagoras theorem.
So that is what? A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared. That's the Pythagoras theorem formula. In the Pythagoras theorem formula, A is the hypotenuse, and B and C are the? So let's call this X. So X squared is what? 11 squared plus what? 11 squared. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Alright? Father Jesus, help us. Are you ready? Well, obviously I know what to do. It's just how to do it in such a way that it don't confuse you. Let me ask you, what is the square root of 4 squared? 4. What do you call that? Help me now. The square of 4 would be what? 16. And the square root of what? Would be what? 4. What's the square root of what? 9 squared.
9.
What's the square root of 9 squared?
9.
9 squared would be what? 81. And the square root of 81 would be what? 9. Alright. Suppose I did say this is equal to 2 multiplied by 11 squared. Would you be confused? Let me ask you. What is A plus A? Talk to me now. What is B plus B? What is what? 11 squared plus 11 squared. Could you be transferring knowledge? 2 times what? 11 squared. What is 5 plus 5? What is 5 plus 5? Which is 2 times what? 5, don't it? So 11 square plus 11 square is what? 2 times what? 11 square. What is the opposite of square? It's alright. This is 121 plus 121. Therefore, x squared is equal to 242. 242 is the same as saying what? 121 times 2. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
The opposite of square.
Square root.
X is the square root of 121 times 2. What's the square root of 121?
11.
This is 11 multiplied by the square root of 2 centimeters. The diagonal is equal to 11 root 2. As I said, it should not be there. It should not be there. Because search is not a part of your syllabus, and this is search. It should not be there. But it is there, but it should not be there. Alright, next. The area of the circle. The area of the what? Circle. I. Area is equal to what? Pi r squared. What is the diameter of the circle?
11 square.
11 what? 11 root 2, don't it? Fine. Let us assume that pi is 3.14. This is 3.14. That's pi, don't it? What is the radius?
11.
This is 11 root 2 over 2. Do you agree? What is the diameter? The diameter is what? The diagonal, don't it? Can you see that? Now the radius is what? Half of the what? Diameter. Multiplied by what? 11 root 2 over 2. Pi times radius times radius. Area is what? Pi r squared. Pi times radius times radius. Are you ready? This is what? 3.14 times what? 11 times 11 is 121. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. All over 4. Multiply this by that and divide by 4 and tell me what you get. Multiply this by that and divide by 4 and tell me what you get. 189.17 centimeters square. Listen, you didn't have to be like that, you know. Be like this. 3.14 times 11 root 2 times 11 root 2 over 2 twos is what? 4. Can you put that in your calculator and press equal? Your calculator is supposed to be intelligent enough to do that. If your calculator is not intelligent enough to do that, you need a new calculator.
So do you think they made a mistake on the paper and put that question?
No, they didn't. Yes, I think they've made a mistake. No, the question itself is not the problem. This is the problem, the root 2. There's nothing wrong with the question. The root 2 is the problem. You should not have put that on the paper. And not just that, whosoever allowed the paper to go through, they are significantly at fault. You should never have that on the paper. And that is the only problem with the question. The rest of the question is fine. A bad diagram is worse than no diagram. Notice, all of them must be touching it. Alright, there we go. You should have a clue. This is just Pythagoras theorem. This is the area of a circle. You should have a clue. Alright, come people, we need to finish this thing.
1 minute over here.
Let me just finish the question. Alright, let's finish this, guys. Let's finish the question, please. Now, work it out and tell me what to get. 189 point what? 97 centimeters square. Then they ask for the area of the square. Area of square is equal to length times length, which is what? 11 times 11. 121 centimeters square. Did you get that? Then the area of the shaded section. Are you ready? They're asking you for the area of the shaded section. If I take away the area of the square from the area of the circle, what will I get? If I take away the area of the what? Square from the area of the circle, what will I get? I'll get the area of all these four pieces are left, don't it? Help me now. Imagine you have a what? Let us say what? Food always work with people. You have a pizza. And somebody cut out a square outside. What left? Now this left and this left and this left and this left, don't it?
Yes, sir.
How much piece that?
4.
But they only want the area of what? 1. Area of shaded is equal to the area of the circle, 189.97, minus the area of the square, divide by 4. Why do I divide it by 4? It's 4 pieces and we only want what? 1. Take away and then divide and tell me what to get. You know, honestly, don't even trust them. Take away. When you take away, press equal first before you divide. When you take away, press equal first before you divide. You take away? When you take away, where you get? Tell me when you take away, where you get. Because I said before down.
68.97.
68.97. Divide by 4. Divide by 4, tell me what you get.
17.24.
How much?
17.24.
17.24. So let us say this is what? 17.2 centimeters square to 3 significant figures. That is your answer. Let's go further. Alright, that's the end of the question.